It'll be 1 to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 Dick, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
We thought it would be good.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here with our third place finisher, Jeff Gordon, driver the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet. This is Jeff's 7th top 5 of the season, and he has now moved up to 6th in the points. Jeff, if you could just go ahead and start off by telling us about the race today.
Well, it was a hard-fought race for sure. I mean, for everybody, but definitely for the DuPont Chevrolet. We started off, and car took off pretty good there. Got a couple spots, and then I knew we were in trouble. Really started losing the back end off the corners, and a lot of wheel spin. And we just had to fade. There's just nothing I could do. I couldn't hold the guys off that were coming behind me, and luckily, the cautions felt the right time for us. The first caution, we need to make adjustments and get in and get 4 tires. We did that, and Steve made some good adjustments. And at that point, we needed a long green flag run. We got that and made up, some spots. And then the next caution came, and we were sitting on pit road. So you can't ask for things to go better than that, really, for what kind of day we started with. And then we were making spots up. We were going to be 6, 7, something like that. And of course all that action down there in turn 7 with the 29, 26, 20, and I don't know how that 01 got in. He was in front of me, and I went low and he went high, and I never saw him again. So I hated that for Ron, but it certainly worked out, for a bunch of us to make up some spots. And I didn't know if we had anything for those guys. The first restart, we were slipping and sliding, and those guys pulled away from me. But I thought Gilliland might have a shot at Kyle. And then that last caution, oh my goodness, there was so much speedy drive. I don't know if I've ever had tougher conditions to run the last 2 laps of a race in than that. And of course, I had Clint Boyer behind me, the dirt track specialist. So I was having to show him some of my dirt track skills too, because we were all sliding. And I really thought one time I thought Kyle was going off. It looked like he got in there a little hot and got real sideways. I thought he was going off. And then the 38 got real sideways as well, and overshot 11. And you couldn't do anything. You were just tiptoeing around the last 2 laps. So I couldn't make any moves. So I just wanted to finish, and glad we finished 3rd.
All right, thanks. We're going to go ahead and open up to questions. Please raise your hand, and please start with your name and affiliation. We'll start up here with Tom.
Hi, Jeff. Tom Jensen, SpeedTV.com. Do you walk away from here happy that you're 3rd, or disappointed at a track that you've won 5 times and you weren't able to put it in victory lane?
Well, I'm disappointed the way we started the race. I really thought yesterday we were going to be good on the long runs. Instead, we were not. And I thought of all places that this would be the last one we would really need to work that much on. But I don't know. After today, I hope we don't test at VIR anymore, because that seemed to just absolutely put us into another, la-la land. I mean, we just weren't even close for out here. I got to go back and look at something. I thought Goodyear changed the tire, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure, but I mean, we're trying to just continue to go faster and faster, and we know we have to keep up, and we have to try new things and keep pushing the limits. But it doesn't seem like we're really going in the right direction. So I feel very fortunate that we finished 3rd today. Things really went our way to get that 3rd. And when we've won out here in the past, we didn't need things to go away. We were good enough to make up for some of that. Today we weren't, and we weren't bad there at the end. But we still didn't have a car really capable of. I want to have the fastest car, and it's been a little while since we've had that. Martinsville, actually.
David.
David Gilliland, NASCAR.com. Jeff, Kyle's gotten really good on these road courses without a whole lot of road course background, and you sort of did the same thing, coming from primarily oval tracks. And I mean, what clicks for a driver when they don't have a whole lot of racing experience, road course experience? All of a sudden, they take these sort of facilities like he does, and what does it tell you about him and the patience and everything he can have on a course like this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed with Kyle because, honestly, I was around him. I watched it, and I don't really think he's a very good road racer. You know, I'm kind of shocked, actually, that because I was really bad one time, and he went by me at the beginning, and he wasn't much better than I was, and he was out of control. So, you know, I think that you got to give that guy a lot of credit for his talent, because to be able to you know, get the car up front and maintain that position, and if you keep it on the racetrack all day, then you get credit from me, you know. And I would not bet on him keeping it on the track all day today, you know, after watching him over the weekend and watching him in front of me that one time when he went by me. So, you know, obviously, you know, he's maturing and he's learning, and you know, that's what it's going to take for him to maintain that points lead and be a factor and continue to win these races. So, you know, if he can win here, it's going to boost his confidence. He's going to think he can win anywhere, and he might be able to.
All right, we've also been joined by our runner-up in today's race, David Gilliland, driver the number 38 freecreditreport.com Ford. David is a California native, and this is your best career finish in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Tell us about the race from your perspective.
Yeah, it was a great day for us. You know, we kind of hit on some stuff there late in happy hour that just made the car drive really, really good. And I told my crew chief, Coley, I said, you know, this is what we need to be able to stay on the racetrack all day, not make a mistake. And it was fast. So that's a combination for a good day, and then it was kind of in my hands to not make a mistake. And that's harder than it sounds here. So just real proud of all the guys, you know, freecreditreport.com and all our sponsors. I'm really proud of Yates Racing. I mean, as a whole, you know, from where we were last year just to these, you know, 16 races or however far we are now, I mean, it's 180 degrees of where it was, and I think it still has the potential to get better. So real proud of that and real proud of being a part of that.
Great. We're going to go ahead and open it back up to questions, and we have some up in the front here.
Hi, Aaron Lawley, Nap Valley Register. Jeff, you said that you guys made some adjustments throughout the race, which made you stronger. Can you elaborate on some of those adjustments?
I'm not exactly sure. I know we made some air pressure adjustments, which really hurt the car on the short runs, but so I'm guessing they probably dropped the air pressure. Maybe Steve probably felt like we started a little bit high, and maybe that's why it faded so much on that first run. But I heard him calling for some. I had some problems being able to hear my radio. I could hear my spotter. I really couldn't hear anybody else, and so I'm not really sure what adjustments. I was just trying to give him, you know, the information of what I was fighting, and you know, once you get out there in the race, it's hard to really fix what you have. But we did make it better on the long runs, where I just had a little bit more drive off and grip.
Sacramento Bee, and I got a question for both of you. Dave, what did you think when you had Jeff right in your rearview mirror breathing down your neck?
Yeah, it's not a comfortable feeling, I'll tell you that. I grew up, you know, coming here with my dad and helping my dad race and stuff, and watching Jeff win races here. So, yeah, I wasn't real excited about having him back there for sure. But
you didn't have anything to worry about, trust me.
Yeah, our car was pretty good. You know, on the restart before the last one, you know, I kind of got away from Jeff a little bit going up the hill, and so that made me a little more comfortable on the second one. But it was super slick the last lap. So, you know, as far as challenging for the lead, it was everything I could do just to stay on the racetrack. It was wild back there. It was incredible.
Up there, you were up there.
Yeah.
Up there, back there. Yeah.
And my